Hey guys, Merry Christmas, and I just want to get on here and say that even though my first video didn't really get that much, attention, I just want to say thank you to those who watched it, and thank you to those who share my content with other people in order to help others. And it really helps because I will never sell you guys anything. Okay, I don't sell a course. I don't sell any sort of like videos. I don't sell sort of any information. Any information you guys want, just request it and I'll make a video on it for completely free. I will never sell anything to any of you guys. Okay, I just want to say that. So if you need something to be answered, just ask in the comments and I'll answer it for you. And today, I just want to go over this trade that we had today. I mean, not today, we had yesterday on Christmas Eve. I know you guys are thinking like, what the fuck? Why is this guy trading Christmas Eve? But you know what, guys? It's still good to just show up. I'm just gonna say that. It's still good to just show up because today was pretty, I mean, not clean, but it was valid, I would say. So I just want to give you guys a top-down analysis real quick. Okay, so if you go into the daily time frame, let me turn off my drawings. Okay, if you go into the daily time frame, there's not really much going on here. We have this order block, these equal highs right here, so I'm assuming that these are probably the drawn liquidity for the day. And as I mentioned last video, at this bearish daily fair value gap, so dropped onto the 4 hour. Oops, sorry. So as you can see, we have this 4 hour fucking bullish fair value gap, which did get manipulated into before the trade we took, but there's a reason why I took this trade, okay guys? So just trust me on this. And we actually did respect this 4 hour fair value gap too. So usually I don't like to trade when there's okay, sorry guys. But yeah, we did respect this bearish fair value gap to the tick somehow. Yeah, literally fucking to the very tick. So that's not an inverse, but still. But yeah, I'm gonna go down to the 1 hour now. We had this 1 hour order block inside of a fair value gap that I marked out, so we're respecting that too. And hold on. And yeah, so that's my top-down analysis for today. Now it's pretty shitty, but a low time frame context will make up for it. Okay, so as you can see, price is starting to get into that max expansion range, and it also tapped into that 1 hour order block again. So it also follows the power of 3 here. We had this power of 3 around midnight time, and we started the break of structure around here. And you might be asking me, like, why didn't you mark out this leg? Why didn't I mark out this leg? Because this leg is very choppy. I don't like to mark out super choppy legs like this. It just looks like another accumulation. So I dropped down to the 5-minute and you'll find that there's a much cleaner, easier to read leg right here. So I marked this out instead. Okay, and as you can see, it broke this leg structure right here. So we have that break of structure, and this is going to be our true manipulation leg, this entire leg right here. And it's starting to get into this max expansion zone, which means that price should cap out around this area. And we did just tap into this order block again, and I want to Oh yeah, just let it play out really quick. Let it play out. As you can see, swept all these highs and also created SMTs with ES. Bearish SMTs with ES. So that's already a super good sign that this is probably going to be the max reversal and we're going to start dropping down. So I want to go down to the 2-minute now. And as you can see, we just form a rejection block right here. Now, since today isn't very high volume, I didn't expect there to be a double SMT. So I didn't get this rejection block entry. So I just waited and waited and waited until, you know, we had this fair value gap to be inverse. So I waited for this one since I missed the rejection block entry. So I'm just going to mark it out IFVG. And we get the IFVG and also the CISD. So you could enter right here, and that's exactly what I did. So I had around 50-point stop loss, or I just set out this high right here, honestly. But, you know, you can go to 10, 15, you know, whatever you want. Either this high, a 10-point stop loss, or a 15-point stop loss is fine. But me personally, I put out this high right here, SMT high. And I was going to be super conservative today, so I had a partial right here. Took a partial right there. And my final TP was at this, this low right here. I didn't want to go for these lows even though they're like, it's like kind of low resistance liquidity. But again, today was super low volume. It was Christmas Eve, so I didn't want to go for that much. I just want to secure profits and take it home for the day. So I'm gonna how the fuck? Okay. So we had CSD, stop loss up here, and take profits right here. I entered on 2 minis instead of 1, but you know, you could also enter on 10 micros if you want, but I don't like trading micros because honestly, micros they're likely to get you stopped out a lot of the times because the price action is not the same on micros, unfortunately. I don't know what the point of it is. I don't know why you can't just like, you know, put in 0.1 contracts on NQ, but that's just how it works. I wish it didn't, but you know. So two minis. You just let it play out, let it play out. I should probably set a limit right here. Let it play out. As you can see, it just run straight to the TP. So that was a trade for today. There's not much else to say. Price action on this day wasn't the greatest. Honestly, I kind of chased the trade a little bit. I just kind of broke my rules, but still, we had the high time frame PD array. We had the multiple entries. We had the IVG, CISD, rejection block. You could have entered off fucking anything, honestly. And yeah, market open, we just straight delivered. And we had the partial right here. And I didn't even have time to go break even, so I just didn't. But, you know, we take those. So don't ever trade Christmas Eve, guys. Just don't. You know, you can check it out for a bit. You can forward test, but I would never recommend trading holidays. I don't know why I did it, but it still worked out. So, yeah. If you have any questions, let me know. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, TikTok, or Discord, and I'll respond to you as soon as I can, guys. So, peace.